Hey guys, welcome back. It's been a while. In today's video, I'm going to talk to you about how to get the best print for your transparencies directly from Illustrator. Now, this video idea came as a request from Mr. Craig Downing, and he asked if he could just print directly from Illustrator rather than exporting in a JPEG or a PNG. Now, originally I had commented back to Craig telling him that I had just gotten a new printer and I'd probably get to this video in the next couple of months. Well, as you can see, it's been more than 6 months since Craig commented, and I'm just getting to this video because of the pandemic. It hit my family and I particularly hard, so I apologize for the delay, and I hope this video helps all of you out there, and I hope, Craig, that you probably found your answer. Alright, first you want your piece of artwork open. This is a 13 by 19 artboard, and this will be printed onto a 13 by 19 transparency. It's one of the better or more preferred sizes for screen printing. And right now I'm just going to go through and make sure I'm in CMYK color mode for all of my artwork. I'm clicking on everything individually, making sure it's converted to CMYK, and then I'm checking also that the whole document color mode is in CMYK here. Alright, and then I'm going to go in and check my color swatches individually and make sure that everything is in the proper CMYK formula. A common formula is 60, 40, 40, 100, but I just throw everything in 100% because that's just oversaturation. Yeah, you can do either of those and end up with great results. So I'm just checking each of my pieces of artwork individually. Now, another option that Illustrator has that's very beneficial for printing rich blacks onto transparencies is overprinting blacks. So you go up to Edit, and then you're going to go down to Edit Colors again, and you can go to Overprint Black. Now there are several options in here. You're of course wanting to add black percentage, throw that at 100%, apply that to the fill and the strokes. If you have any strokes, stroke is just the outline of an image. The fill is obviously the fill inside. And then include blacks with CMY. This means include, we're in CMYK color mode, so it's including those blacks, and it's also including spot blacks if you have all of those. It's not going to be harmful if you don't have any spot blacks or any strokes. So go ahead and select those, and you can continue to select those for any future documents. Okay, now we're going to actually get into printing the image onto a transparency. So I'm going to go ahead and select File, Print, and you're going to see similar dialog boxes on a PC. They might be in a different place or look a little bit different, but you'll have the same options available to you. You can either create a custom size for 13 by 19 inches, or you can select the Super B size if it's available to you, because that's also 13 by 19. That way all of your image prints onto the artwork, as you see here. Now we're going to jump down to color management. Make sure that Illustrator is selected for color handling. And then as far as printer profiles go, if you're confused what these letters are after the name of your printer, they refer to a paper type. Gloss paper, photo paper, matte paper, super gloss for SG. I usually select the matte paper. You'll have similar options depending on what your printer is. If you're curious what those actually mean, just search your printer model number and type printer profile after that, and you should see something that's available to you. I also click rendering intent is saturation, so it's typically oversaturating the colors. Now we're going to go back in to the print option, and this time we're going to select setup. And we're going to ensure that everything is correct here as far as output goes. And as far as quality and media, we want to select something other than plain paper. It's going to help the printer print more efficiently and effectively onto that particular type of paper. I like to select Pro Platinum or Matte and have really similar results with both of those. And you can select print quality as high. So even if you don't have a CMYK image, if you were just printing from a RGB image, your printer's native RIP software would already convert it to CMYK color mode. So you should still have these options if you were trying to print an RGB image. What I do is I ramp all my colors up so that I'm printing all of those and it's layering those colors in with the black, right? So set everything to as high as it'll go here in the color options. And then you're going to click print, and that's just going to save those options. And then the last thing you're going to do is go ahead and click print in this dialog box to produce your image. Now, to make sure that you're printing on the correct side of your transparency, there's a couple tests you can do. These are the waterproof transparencies. They have a sticky side and a smooth side. You can do the press test where you just press your finger on one surface and drag your finger. If your finger sticks, that's the side you want to lay your ink on. If your finger drags across, that's the smooth side. You don't want to print on that side. It's not going to work. Or you can do the pinch test, similar method. Whichever finger sticks is the side you want to print on. If you have a top-loading printer like the one here, you want the sticky side facing you. If you have a bottom-loading printer, you want the sticky side facing down so it prints on the correct side. And this print job is sped up. This print should take, near 2 minutes. If it's printing faster, your settings probably aren't correct. So go back and check those. And here I'm just showing you that I'm also going to export a JPEG and a PNG file so that we can compare those with the one printed directly from Illustrator. Looking at all three of the end products here, you can clearly see that the one directly printed from Illustrator is the best one. It has the richest, the deepest, the darkest, the most opaque blacks possible. And looking at the JPEG one, JPEG actually performed the worst of these three. Now JPEG actually saves in CMYK color, but there is obvious compression issue going on here. And when you're looking at the darkness of the Illustrator blacks, it's slightly better than the PNG, which is surprising because PNG actually saves in RGB format. So the printer has a native RIP software that converts this from RGB to CMYK to print. Now that RIP software did a good job to convert that, but far and above, I would suggest that you always print or try to print directly from Illustrator using all the settings that we went over. Alright everybody, thank you for sticking with me through this video. Please hit me with a subscribe and a like. It helps me stay motivated to make future content. Throw a comment down below if you have a future video idea or you have a question for me. Thank you again. I appreciate your support. Take care.